2 came out, but yeah. Let's finish this so I can get to that, right? So busy. Can't always do subscriptions, so yeah. But yeah, though I don't have any bills, it's, yeah. in that awkward moment, you just completely forget to do something, or completely under high leveled because of it. But yeah, that is life, isn't it? Yeah, that did make sense. Point is, I really screwed up in terms of getting ready for this. That happens when you take a long break.
Well, well, it's you again. Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends.
Not helping.
Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorthri's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorthri. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorthri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
That's a good question. He has a point.
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. Seemed an easy choice. And
Oops.
The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance.
True. Very true.
Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
I'd make a joke here, but that'd be inappropriate. Make Yulmore again. Yeah.
A Yulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Well, that's true. Sorry. First of all, I want to check about the raid. So this is the Oracle of Darkness. Gaia. Oracle of Darkness Gaia, huh? Interesting. concerned you tried to kill me. Well, if the Ingrid's version of events is anything to go by, you were exactly holding back yourself. Still, seems I didn't give you much of a choice but to defend yourself, so let's call it even. Not that I have any recollection of it. It's like remembering fragments of a dream. To realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading up to this. Thou speakest as though thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. I can't see it, but it's as though there's someone else inside me. I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers and lets me use its power. Magic, I suppose you could call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing. And this power alloweth thee to tear open the fabric of ripped twigs of realities, that thou mayst call forth the ether-starved denizens of what remaineth of the 13th. What? Was that supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words to me? Well, you can't really expect her to understand that. Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him and his insufferable prattle has already given me a headache. Gods, I still can't believe that I'm having this conversation. To think that I was flying about in a suit of armor waving a sword. That doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you, Kinky. Like Minfilia was inside me. Kinky. You know what she means. Yeah. The similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say for certainty. Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean? It means that you have been right when you said she has something in common with Emmett Selk. Those who have been used as a living host by an Ascian have no recollection of events that occur during their possession. This I know from personal experience. Oh yeah. But Gaia seems to have memories still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Rain, I forget, Rain probably, was very much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of her dear departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness which hath come to reside within her. But I was born like this. My parents, they both have dark hair too. You think? Or at least I think they did. It's been so long since I saw them. Can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Yulmore, technically. That's right, though imprisoning is a better word. They kept me locked away, and I didn't know much about Yulmore and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. See, how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run the Warrior of Darkness? Well, it all started when, 5 years later, yes, I still remember the day everyone was raving and mad and Lord Fothry fled. Everything after that's still a blur, though. my guys told me she wasn't part of a mob that attacked us. But how was she able to resist Ffxiv's control? That's a good question. Mayhap 'twas the intervention of this fairy, of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Eden took flight. This is just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted to it in some way. For whatever reason, maybe go after it. Well, that's possible. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden. What? But why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing that what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living inside my head all these years. Well, that's a good point. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves. It's surely not through idle chit-chat. So I'm going. That's that. She has a point. Gaia, wait. Insufferable. Really insufferable. Yeah, we can't leave her to her own devices. Come on. Get away from me. Oh gee, this is great. Whoa. Gaia. Seems I have no choice. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the time magic. Forgot that was a thing. Or the glade magic, really. What am I? That's a very good question. What are you gawping at? I mean, he kinda just used powerful dark magic. I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So this is the power of the fairy he spoke of? Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use this power. but there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped into thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades in the armor peering out of nowhere. Worst of all is the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's not only flowing through me, it's never truly mine. And even if when it answers my call, it always takes a few minutes for the spell to work. So in summary, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through Arain. And while I understand you want answers, I'm going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Right, Reed. Think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to Eden? I mean, we don't really have a choice. There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again, so the safest option is for her to stay away until her work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Ingrid's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origins and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her well-being in jeopardy. Full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this course? I do. I now pronounce you bride and bride. It wasn't so long ago I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought it was for my own good too. Well, not exactly. But if we shut Gaia away for her own convenience, we're no better than Vothri and Branjit. True. I've learned that when someone is in need, you must reach out a helping hand, not push it away. Now, it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. That's the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? It's good enough for me. Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Urianger? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice it to say that O has left no room for doubt. Aww. For what's worth it, Reen, I never doubted you, but make no mistake, the danger that Urianger and I spoke of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through with this, we'll be right there beside you. Dorks. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I can care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come on then, don't fall behind. Rude. Like who died and made you queen? side and left side and right side and whose side is your side. Yeah. So there it is. Yep, that is Eden. Eden, where I'll find the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood. The first sin eater. Would it lead to my past or my future? What awaited on the path ahead, I couldn't say. I had no choice but to take the first step. As long as you go by, you know, the shard instead of taking a step because you just fall into the water there. But I know what you meant. Blood and thunder, you say? I know what it's like. It was the same for me. But I was lucky because Thancred freed me from Yulmore. I had no choice to see the world. More importantly, though, I met all kinds of people and they taught me not to live in another shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day you'll have that chance too. Said your piece, have you? One day? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the great Oracle of Light sees such things. For someone like me, who's only known life in Yulmore, there was no tomorrow, there was no future, only the here and now. And while we waste time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each of my moments of my life slip away. Time, it won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia. That's probably not my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. So he just... That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Yulmore, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or had been turned into sin eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is, in the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I have never been the most sociable person, but still. Well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's why I'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of the Oracle of Light, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with, it's long forgotten now, but the one the people whom I consider family give me. Is that so? Well, as much as I'd love to keep up this chatting, sarcasm, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have reacted to Eden in some way, but so far, nothing so whatsoever. From I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Yeah. But perhaps if you were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. Got elements to restore, or whatever it was. Why don't you hurry up and get it with F1 your ladyship? I may be best to resign ourselves to her mannerisms. Good thing we're not wholly familiar with attending nobility, given a certain company within the Scions. Of whom dost thou speak, I wonder? Gee, I wonder. Alright, everyone. I think we've talked long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden. here for the good measure. But most of the time chasing after orbs with varying degrees of success. Oh yes, Stinkers mentioned that it most closely resembles a person than a beast, like most other poor animals, but apparently this tends not to move about much. Glad your lessons have paid off. Oh, it's like you say, if you want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, should picture in my mind as clearly as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try. The rest is up to Selena. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes. So rather than staying in one spot while we exchange anecdotes, now you get this plastic thing moving first. Good idea. One must admit, suggestions is not without merit. They suggest Gandalf. Thunder Plains is our next location. These plains is ready. We're perpetually blanketed in storm clouds, still one source of illumination in a ceaseless barrage of lightning. Ambient ether that linger in there shall provide ideal conditions for something. And that's where we're heading. Come on, Ethan, we got a job to do. Indeed we do. This should be a good spot as any. Alright, Selena, whenever you're ready. Let's go. Memories of Rambo flash through your mind. Like Titan became an actual Titan, literally. Wonder what the final boss of this one is and what it'll become. Of course. And funnily enough, I am one off from it. So yeah. Streaming and stuff anymore. I'll just, at least not for this game. I'll see y'all guys